Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 6 of an Elder Scrolls Online Seasons of the Wormcold walkthrough. Before I get started on anything, I need to look at my inventory. I've got this pattern I need to learn, and then this, we got this in the previous episode. This is a piece of the Three Queens Wellspring set. It's the healing staff. So I'm going to, what have I got here? A Hexo Sword Lightning Staff? Okay. I'm going to replace that just so I can add it to my collections tab. And then I think I had one more thing I need to do here. Let me look. Oh, the Solstice Reward Coffer. We got this for doing the daily quest. And so it's got the crafting motif for the Tideborn Swords. Piece of the Full Belly Barricade set. That's the it's the tank set, and then also the mace for the same set. And I got a focus script for knockbacks. Got lots of good stuff. Let's see, what's my helmet? Tribunal Miter. Alright, so I've collected all of those. Let's see what these Tideborn swords look like. Okay, cool. It's got like green. It's kind of a druidy looking. That's cool. Alright, so in the previous episode, previous few episodes, we've been trying to go through the first main story quest, which is called the Stirk Fellowship. And we've been looking for Alliance representatives and Gabrielle. Found Gabrielle. We found one of the Alliance representatives. We need to find one more, and that person should be right here. We left off in the previous episode we were about to get here. So let's go ahead and approach this area and see what we find. I'm going to go ahead and summon my shadow thing in case he's needed. Here's a spider. Oh, there's a sky shard right over there. Got a Nord urn design. Okay, can't get through that way. So how do I get behind here to get to the sky shard? Must be some other way to get there. Note for Klukishta. Something terrible happened to Wormstone Village. A wall of spirits appeared and cut our valley in half. It is too dangerous to remain here. This barrier, whatever it is, angers the local beasts, and there are dark-clad strangers skulking along the road nearby. We are leaving. If you return and find us gone, look for us near Shelltide Village. Maybe it will be safe there. Dracaeth. This is really bothering me that I can't get the Sky Shard.
Who's there? Show yourself. You're here? Huh. I guess this is Solstice after all. I was starting to wonder. Last I heard, we were supposed to meet in some nice city called Sunport. Glad I'm not the only one who got it wrong.
This is Solstice, but the worm cult sabotaged the portal. Prince Azah sent me to find you.
Huh. A sabotaged portal. At least I'm not on the wrong island entirely. Portal mishaps can be a lot worse than arriving slightly off target. As for this place, looks like necromancers have been busy here. See that giant ghost wall behind me?
Yeah, I see it. The locals call it the Writhing Wall.
Ain't that a delightful name? I ducked into this hut to take a break from fighting off the hungry critters outside. I was just about to look around, but now that you're here, you can help. Then I need to find Prince Azah and get caught up on things.
Very well, let's see what's here.
I say we start with that weird barrier. What did you call it? The Writhing Wall?
The Writhing Wall.
I poked at it already. It's pretty solid. It stinks of necromancy. Oh, and when we finish here, point me towards Sunport, all right? I hate being lost.
You said you examined the Writhing Wall?
Fitting name. Yeah, I ain't seen anything like it, and I've seen a lot. I pushed at the wall, but couldn't get through. The local critters shy away from it too. Makes you wonder what the worm cult's hiding on the other side.
On the other side, exactly. Sorry I cut him off. Alright,
Is that a letter? Might be important.
It's a partially burned missive. Scythe Knight Simbor. You are no longer illegible. Warm stone. Relocate your nest and illegible to the passages beneath. A shipment of the highest importance is expected. Illegible. Ensure it is safe from any conceivable threat. Do not forget to, illegible, when you depart and destroy this letter. Dark Adept Farinor.
Passages in a vital shipment. Interesting. Prince Azah should see that note, pal.
I will show it to him. Let's look at the Writhing Wall.
See? The whole wall's made of ghost stuff, but nothing goes through. Huh. Not sure what to make of all this.
Me either.
Look, I appreciate you coming to find me. I could have wandered around for days before I found my way to Sunport. But hang on to that letter. It might shed some light on what the worm cult's up to. Make sure you get it to Prince Azah.
Any idea who Sith Knight Simbor is?
Not a tusking clue. I just got here. But Scythe Knights are low-ranking cult leaders. Sergeants, you might say. I'd guess there was a worm cult nest posted here until they got orders to move on.
What about the passages beneath?
Tunnels? Mines? Who knows? I'm more interested in this important cargo the worm cult wants to protect. Damn cultists are always up to something. Guess I'd better head to Sunport and check in. Which way was it again?
You'll find Sunport to the north. I'll meet you there. Scordo, why are you just standing there? Come on, man. Go to Sunport.
I'll meet you in Sunport. The worm cult delayed us long enough with that portal stunt. Time to regroup, then take the fight to them.
Okay, get a move on, man. Get a move on. I want that Sky Shard. Half buried under the abandoned Wormstone Village. Oh, it's below it. Alright, got it. What's this? That's not where I wanted to go. Who are these people? There's just like some random people just walking around out here. There's no quest or anything. Did I already take the quest and I don't remember it? Maybe when I come here later, something will happen. Alright, what's this? Sanguine Solace. Enter the Vale of Revelry. Alright, do I want to go to Sanguine Solace or go on back and finish the main quest? Let's go on back and finish the main quest. We'll go to Sanguine Solace later.
I never suspected a thing. Farinor had us all fooled.
Well, it looks like 2 of the Alliance representatives have finally arrived.
Princess Ah?
It's good to see 2 waylaid guild members return safely to the fold, though I must remember to treat them as agents of the alliances they represent here on in. As for those injured by Farinor's treachery, they have recovered, including me.
As you can see, I recovered 2 of the representatives and Gabrielle. No sign of the third, though.
Mage Farinor missed her chance to eliminate me and the representatives, but she cost us time. While we tended to our wounds and recovered the scattered representatives, the Worm Cult was free to act.
Any word of the Aldmeri Dominion's representative?
Mermal believes they survived the portal mishap and are on Solstice, somewhere. We must trust they will turn up soon. In the meantime, we must celebrate what victories we can and make ready for the next stage of our operation.
Which is?
All in good time, comrade. First, your efforts to bring together the Alliance representatives helped us overcome Farinor's sabotage. We survived the Worm Cult's first blow. Next, we shall deal them one of our own. Please, accept this with my thanks. We're still 1 Alliance representative short, but we can wait no longer. It's time for a council of war.
A council of war?
Indeed. We need to consult with Regent Corinway. Sunport's aid is crucial to our campaign. When last we spoke, she said she would meet with her advisors and send word. But that was days ago. Plans must be finalized between the Fellowship and Sunport.
You haven't heard back from the Regent?
High Elves can be deliberate about such things. The Worm Cult, however, does not stand still. It is time to press Regent Corinway for a decision, and I would like you to join us. Will you help me win Sunport's cooperation, comrade?
All right, I'll help you talk to Regent Corinway and secure Sunport's cooperation.
I hate badgering Regent Corinway, but the Fellowship is already at work. I sent our forces to seek allies and search out trouble across Western Solstice, but I worry House Corellania may not welcome our efforts. Meet me at Venutilmo Palace, comrade.
Do you suspect that Regent Corinway won't agree to an alliance with the Fellowship?
Not at all. High Elves are not given to hasty decisions. In my father's court, I learned that how you approach an elf of high rank is just as important as what you actually plan to say. A certain amount of formality and ritual can't be avoided.
Doesn't the Regent understand the danger posed by the Worm Cult?
Oh, she knows the danger of necromancers quite intimately. But convincing her own court may not be an easy thing. Solstice has known peace for centuries, an enemy at the gate. Many of Sunport's people do not want to accept their peril.
Tell me about Regent Corinway.
Regent Corinway seems to be a capable leader who cares about Sunport and all of Solstice. I called upon her when I first arrived. We are bringing a small army to her realm. I felt it best to assure her of our intentions before she assumed an invasion.
What did the Regent say when you explained your purpose here?
Regent Corinway has no desire to see her people caught up in someone else's war. Yet she recognizes that her hope for peace will not protect her from the worm cult. She agreed to let me bring our forces here and to consider joining our fight.
What should I know about House Coralania?
My people have a history with House Coralania. Long ago, the High Elves ruled Hammerfell. When my ancestors came to Tamriel, they found no welcome from the Coralanias. Unable to defeat the Regatta in open battle, the elves called upon dark powers.
Dark powers?
Necromancy most vile. The Coralanias turned my ancestors' own dead against them. Only the creation of the sacred Anse wards put a stop to the carnage. The Regatta finally prevailed and drove the Coralanias from Hammerfell.
So the Coralanias are in league with the worm cult?
I am told they abandoned their necromantic ways centuries ago. Certainly, I have noticed nothing untoward on their part since I arrived here. But the Coralanias are not remembered kindly in Sentinel, and Sunport's elves are very much aware of that.
Alright, let's go talk to... Well, first, let's check out these boots. These are boots from the Belly Barricade set. That's the tank set. Okay, let's go find... Who is this person? Corinway. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure if we've been here before. This is the Palace District. And here's the palace, I guess. The Vinutilmo Palace.
Prince Azar! Thank goodness! Something is wrong here!
What's the problem, Mermal?
I arrived to find the palace deserted, and the regent is nowhere to be seen.
That's not good. Let's look around. I'll check upstairs.
All right. Crumpled note. Swencoast. Take a road west from city. Left at fort past ruined town. Look for manor on left at hilltop. Stained carpet. Looks like blood.
This doesn't look good. See all the blood? Someone was stabbed here.
Hopefully it was our enemies and not the Regent.
This door is sealed by a spell that eludes my efforts to disable. Better look around some more, my friend. A strange story was written in this place, and we need to puzzle it out.
All right.
Strange. This door is sealed by
Up here on the
strong
balcony,
magic.
I found someone.
Vinyama. There's a book over here, too.
As I told this orc, I was working in a storeroom. And when I came out, I noticed the palace guards were missing. Then I spotted hooded figures struggling to carry someone out the side door. I think it was Regent Corinway.
We didn't have good security here? I mean, you just don't even bother to, like, protect the Regent, really? Start at the beginning. Did you see anything unusual before you went into the storeroom?
A small group of merchants arrived at the palace, carrying crates and bundles. I saw them speaking with the guards. Traders make deliveries all the time, so I thought nothing of it and carried on with my work.
What happened next?
I came out and first noticed that the palace guards were gone. Then I saw 3 hooded figures carrying a large bundle. I heard a muffled cry from inside. It sounded like the Regent. One of the figures dropped something by the throne.
I found a crumpled note on the floor. Was this it?
Yes, I think so. Let me see. Swancoast is an old retreat out on the west coast. A noble's cottage, long abandoned. And these are directions. That must be where the merchants were headed. Please, Mainlander, you must help Regent Corinway.
Thank you. We'll deal with this.
They had to be worm cultists. Go to the Regent's aid, comrade. The rest of us will secure the city.
Okay, got it. I mean, it seems like... Are they complete idiots and they dropped the crumpled note? I mean, how stupid can you be? Or did they do it on purpose because they want me to track them? May as well rob the palace while I'm here. Let's see, where is the outlaws'
Nocturnal
refuge?
shadows surround and comfort you.
It's the other way. Do I need to go there yet? Or do I even... I think I've got an assistant I can use. Yeah, Firhari the smuggler.
No questions, only gold and wares. Anything for the guild's fund.
Gotcha. Anything for the guild, okay. Alright, now, I don't know if I want to go ahead with the main story or go to this place. I'm going to go on with the main story for now. Let's go here and then ride south.
Careful! Enemies are close. You are with the Fellowship, yes? Then come, talk to Razumdar, representative of the Dominion.
Ah, Razumdar! Nice to see you again.
Razumdar, representative of the Old Merry Dominion at your service. He was supposed to report to Prince Azah in Sunport. Instead, he found himself alone in the wilderness until he found this manor full of worm cultists. Imagine his confusion.
Sunport is close by, but Prince Azah sent me here to rescue Regent Karinway. Or Karinway. She was kidnapped.
Then Razum Dar is glad to have you here. Some mysterious fellows in dark robes smuggled an elf noble into this house just a short time ago.
Okay.
A romantic arrangement? Raz wondered. But no, necromantic, as it turns out.
That could be Regent Karinway. I need to free her from her captors.
Raz admires your initiative. Still, this is a delicate situation. Storm in too quickly, and the worm cult may kill the lady. Move too slowly, and they may slip away. What is your preference?
Let's keep things quiet. Silent as shadows. I could have said, let's just get in there, find the Regent and see how it goes. Or I could have said, hit them hard, hit them fast, no one gets away. But since I'm a Nightblade, I'm going to say, let's keep things quiet. Silent as shadows.
An agreeable approach. If you do not care to try the front door, you might find another way in. Raz will climb to the balcony and proceed with stealth. One of us should find the Regent.
Good. They'll never see us coming.
Whatever happens, Raz swears the missing noble lady will come to no harm if he has anything to say about it. The worm cultists, not so much. Raz will make his move when you do.
Who exactly are you, anyway? Interesting. Maybe this character hasn't met him yet.
Thank you for that. Raz forgets that there are still some who have not learned the identity of the Queen's most proficient spy. Raz is a seeker of romance, too. But he's here in Solstice because the Queen decided to send one of her eyes.
One of her eyes? What do you mean?
The eyes of the Queen are diplomats, troubleshooters, and, yes, spies. Queen Irene sends Razum Dar to handle things when difficult situations arise. Speaking of which, where exactly are we?
You're in Solstice, some distance southwest of Sunport. A worm cult agent sabotaged your portal.
That explains much. Raz guessed that he was somewhere on Solstice, but he was very surprised to find himself lost and alone. A good thing you came along, Five Claw.
You know what? I may actually change my skills. Let's see here. What do I want to change? Maybe... I want to get Shadow Cloak, but I'm out of skill points. Okay. So I'll just keep it like it is.
To be around.
I can roll off all papers worm blood. Interesting.
Oh, I fell off. So he's going up to the balcony. Where am I going? I can't tell.
We can fill our pockets while we carry out the plan.
Do I have Sweet Berry Tonic? No. Alright, went right in the front door. I'm gonna have to kill these guys. No way around it. I really wish I had the Dark Brotherhood skill that lets you one-shot your enemies. You just slit their throats, come up behind them. This would be a perfect time to use that skill. I've got it on my other Nightblade, my Stamina Nightblade, but not on this one, not on the magical one.
Ah, Roz believes we have found the Regent. Set her free, Five Claw.
Okay, once I'm done looting. She can wait.
Oh, that is better. My thanks. But there is something you need to hear. Thank the Three Queens. Those horrible necromancers promised to steal my soul when they finished with me. I feared this old house would be the last thing I ever saw. But there is more to say, if I can trust you, stranger.
I'm Thresdensor. We're with the Stirk Fellowship, and we're here to rescue you.
Oh, someone noticed I was abducted then. I was afraid the worm cult had spirited me out of the city before anyone realized. But that's not important. We must return to Sunport at once. The worm cult is about to do something terrible.
Something terrible? What exactly is the worm cult planning to do?
I overheard my captors. The worm cult positioned some sort of necromantic weapons throughout the palace district. They're preparing to seal off the district and slaughter all within. We must get back to Sunport and sound the alarm.
We'll return to Sunport at once.
Go on, Five Claw. Raz will escort the noble lady back to Sunport.
You have my gratitude, kind sir.
Head back to Sunport, Five Claw. Let Prince Azar know the Regent is safe and warn him of the threat to the palace district. It is clear where Razumdar's duty lies at this moment.
Duty? What duty are you talking about?
To personally escort the lovely Regent safely back home, of course. Raz is willing to make this small sacrifice so that you may claim the honor of reporting our success and sounding the alarm to protect the city.
Okay, so I can say, just make sure the Regent gets back to Sunport safely. I could say, you sly old cat, that's a rather blatant attempt to get some alone time with the Regent. Or I can do, it's funny, this shows a mask with like a laughing face, and the other one is hearts. It says, I'm a little jealous. Maybe we could find some time alone too, if you're interested. Okay, so I'm going to say, just make sure the Regent gets back to Sunport safely.
Oh, you wound Raz. This one will protect the lovely Regent with his life. Raz has never failed in such a duty. Well, almost never.
Almost never. Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I mean, it's obvious what he's up to, but I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it.
The rising wall is a demonstration of true power.
Alright, let's get back to Sunport quickly. Hope that everyone's not slaughtered when we get there. Ooh, treasure chest. It's just a simple chest. Probably doesn't have a really great loot, but that's alright, I'll take it. Don't do it. Good dog. Right, is everyone dead? Nope, looks like everyone's fine.
Razumdar, Dominion Representative Extraordinaire, is here at last. He brings the Regent, too. And the warning.
Regent, by my father's sword, that's a relief. But I fear your warning comes too late. Comrade, let us speak. I see that Regent Corinway is safe, and you located the missing Alliance representative. Well done. Shortly after you departed to rescue the Regent, the Worm Cult made their move. Now the storm is upon us, and the time for battle is at hand.
Regent Corinway overheard her captors. They're planning to use weapons on the Palace District.
Yes, it seems the Regent's kidnapping was only the start. The Worm Cult hid soldiers throughout the palace, who then emerged and took us by surprise. They seized control of the Palace District. Worse, the weapons they plan to use are Soul Reapers.
Soul Reapers? We know what Soul Reapers are, but I'm gonna ask him anyway.
Vile, necromantic devices that steal the souls of any who die nearby. The Worm Cult used Soul Reapers in their attacks on the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild and elsewhere throughout Tamriel. Guildmaster Merrick died destroying one.
What do you need me to do?
Join the others in the Palace District and drive out the Worm Cult. Destroy any Soul Reapers you encounter by tearing out their cores. That's the only safe way to disable them. Use the hidden entrance in the luxury goods shop to get inside.
I'll head to the Palace District and do whatever I can.
We'll take the Worm Cult from all sides at once, as soon as I can rally the rest of the Fellowship. Good luck, comrade.
I cannot believe it. Fighting in the streets of Sunport. These Worm Cult invaders must be stopped. While our defensive forces are not unlimited, whatever Sunport has will join with the Stirk Fellowship. For Sunport, for Solstice, for victory!
What will I find on the other side of the hidden entrance Princess Ah mentioned?
The passage leads through a gap in the old city wall to a townhouse inside the Palace District. It opens into the street just below the square by Vinutilmo Palace's main entrance. I imagine we will find the Worm Cult leaders there.
We? What will you be doing?
I detest bloodshed, but I cannot stand by while others fight to protect my people. I will join the soldiers Princess Ah sends through the shopkeeper's passage. After you go in, I will make my way to the palace. Cautiously.
I'll see you inside. And our objective is there.
Good. No sign of the Worm Cult yet. Head down the stairs. We will hold here for now.
Remember to disable the Soul Reapers, Five Claw. Raz will seek the high ground.
Through here, champion.
Go on upstairs, quietly. The worm cult's just outside the door.
Wait, I'm confused now. Going back upstairs? Or did I accidentally turn around? No. Looks like I do need to go upstairs.
Lead the way, champion. We'll help you destroy the Soul Reapers.
Then delay them. I need time to find the gift of death.
Yes, Master. We shall hold the palace as long as possible.
I need time to find the gift. What?
Friend, destroy the Soul Reapers before they take more souls!
I would if I could get to them. But they're all behind barricades.
Do not wait for us, fighting war. Save as many as you can.
Save who you can and find the Reapers, my friend.
Interesting.
Okay. Looks like I'm not wearing enough light armor. I just realized I'm not wearing enough light armor. Something's wrong. Maybe it's my shoes? Yeah, that's it. Where's the Reaper? Right here, maybe? Close by here? Right here, okay.
Now make your way to the palace.
And of course, here's the boss.
Destroy these members!
I don't know exactly how this works, but I think I need to kill the ads.
You think you've won? Sunport is unimportant. The day of the Blackworm is coming!
I knew something bad was gonna happen if I got caught in one of those little pools. So apparently it stuns you if you get caught in it. Got caught in it again. Need to try to go behind him.
You beat that thing? Good work, pal.
I did. I beat it.
I saw Farinor flee. Let's check out the Regent's study and see if we can find out what Farinor was doing here.
All right. Let's do it.
Did Farinor leave anything behind? Take a look around, then meet the others outside.
Says Wormblood's orders. Dark Adept Farinor, proceed with your plan to remove the Regent. Use the ensuing confusion to deploy our Soul Reapers and harvest all the souls you can. We need that power for our great work. If you can lure this so-called Stirk Fellowship to its destruction at the same time, so much the better. When you hear from the passages beneath, leave Sunport to your subordinates. I need you to ensure everything goes smoothly. I have a promising line of inquiry into the Gift of Death and intend to personally see to its recovery. Hi, Necromancer Wormblood. Did you hear that?
Tusken worm cult, turning a nice city like this into a battlefield. If you found something interesting, show it to Prince Azah. I think he's outside.
All right, I'll go show it to him.
Good work, everyone. The worm cult has fled the city. Comrade, a word, please. It was no easy fight, but the palace district is secure. Your destruction of Soul Reapers was a great help, and it seems you cleansed Venutilmo Palace as well. Good work. Scordo said you saw Mage Farinor. Did she say anything?
Farinor takes orders from a master called Wormblood. He's looking for, quote, the Gift of Death, end quote.
Wormblood? A successor to Manamarco, perhaps, yet I know of no villain by that name. Nor have I ever heard of a Gift of Death. Clearly, we have much to learn about the Worm Cult's plots. At least you have put a name to our foe.
Here, I found Faranor's orders inside the palace. What do you make of them?
Nothing yet. Let's take a moment to regroup. Your valor secured a firm ally in Regent Corinway and showed the Alliance representatives the threat we face. Whatever the Worm Cult intends, the Stirk Fellowship will be ready to meet them. Thanks to you.
Alright, we got Stirk Fellowship robes, which is part of the Three Queens Wellspring set, which is the healer set. We got a memento, a red revelry bottle memento. Be wary of what you imbibe during one of Sanguine's many revels. Imagine what would have happened had you sipped from this particular vintage. And then we got a skill point and 664 gold.
The conflict in the Palace District proved the Stirk Fellowship can defeat the Worm Cult in open battle. Yet we have to locate our foe to fight them. Faranor and Wormblood are somewhere on this island. We simply need to hunt them down.
Okay, so
we still have work to do, comrade.
I'm not going to take the next quest yet. I'm going to check out this memento here. Whoa! Don't drink that stuff. Alright, so we finished 2 of the main story quests. We finished the first one and the second one today. In the next episode, we'll take the third one and see where it sends us next. Thanks for watching. See you next time.